here on the Noon Business Hour. This afternoon, we're checking in with Raquel Graham Creighton, the founder and CEO of ROQ Innovation here in Chicago. She first joined us in 2014. She's now gotten a major celebrity boost for a product that she launched a year ago. We welcome you back to the program, Raquel. Before we get into headlights, we want to hear about that and the celebrity push for this. For people who don't remember hearing from you in 2014, kind of give us a thumbnail sketch of what got you started as an entrepreneur.
Sure. Thanks for having me back. I created a product called Next, and I created it for my kids. They were younger, and during the polar vortex, they did not want to wear scarves. So they didn't like the fact that it was bulky and itchy, and you had to wrap it around their neck for them to stay warm. So I created an alternative because when I went online to look, I couldn't find anything. So Next is an adjustable neck warmer that doesn't go over the head, and it can adjust to be worn loose or snug, depending on the weather and your comfort level.
And that just took off, and now you also have something called Headlights. Tell us about Headlights. What is it, and how's it going, and what big push did you get from a pretty big celebrity?
Headlights is doing great. I just launched it last November during Black Friday. It's a knit hat that has a removable, rechargeable light. It's very thin and light, and you can charge it in your computer or in any USB port. And I recently just landed on the O list for Oprah.
Congratulations on that. Tell us about during this push that you made in your career, and now you've got these great things that you have made. Did you ever want to give up at any point?
Well, the only reason that I would have given up would have been in the beginning because of finance. You never really have enough money, or when you first get started, you think you need this much and you really need 5 times more. But luckily for me, I was able to get the support from friends and family, and I stuck in there, and I'm so glad that I did because it's going fantastic.
What would you say to a young entrepreneur right now who's trying to do things that you've done?
I would definitely say to jump in with both feet. You can't give up. It takes a while. Everyone told me that it would take longer than you think, and it did, because I thought it would take off right away. And I guess when people hear my story, it is pretty quick, but it just takes a lot of persistence and perseverance and creativity, and to definitely try it. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Are you thinking of another product besides?
Oh my gosh, I have
a lot of them,
20.
right?
Yes, I'm launching 3 more in the Q1 of next year.
So getting on the O list, that's kind of a big deal. Talk about what that's been like.
It's a huge deal. It actually, I thought it hit newsstands today, but I just got an email. It hits on the 18th, but it is online, and the orders have already been pouring in. So the timing is really great because it's, obviously holiday and still before Christmas. And it's the best boost ever.
And that's going to, I guess, probably help you down the line, too, as you take some of these other ideas in your head. If you have more notoriety now, it's going to help you move forward.
Right.
You said
right. And I am on Home Shopping Network as well. And the amount of units that I move per show is unbelievable.
You said
we outpaced ourselves 5 times this year.
You said there were 3 other products that are coming online. What are they?
Well, they're proprietary, but I will say that they're in different categories: kitchen, transport, and self-care. So all of my ideas are inspired from my life. If there's a frustration or a void that I feel, that's pretty much how I come up with my ideas. They're all really inspired by my frustrations. So
well, there's a lot of other mom and dads that deal with the same thing, right? I mean, that's what you were.
Yes,
you were a mom who was frustrated, and you really made something happen. What kind of advice would you give to other moms and dads listening, saying, "Hey, there's something in my mind that I think might work"?
That's actually the best inspiration, because you know that it's a problem. And the odds are, if it's a problem, you would search to see if there was a solution. And if you can't find one, then there isn't one. So for me, I just created, because I've always been a tinkerer and I love products. So, once I did Next, I'm a natural marketer. That's kind of what my background was. So when I develop a product, I know how I'm going to market it. My learning curve has been how to produce it. But so far, so good. And that's pretty much my inspiration all along.
The last time we talked to you was about 4 years ago. If we talk to you 4 years from now, what are we going to find?
Oh, wow. You're going to find a very big brand that has a lot of very successful products that are ingenious products that people will always say, my God, I can't believe that I didn't think of that. That's pretty much what everyone says about my products. They're basic, but they solve everyday problems. The goal is to make life easier. And I think that's why they resonate. They're things that people can really relate to and they can all use and they can enjoy and the entire family can use them. And there's not a huge learning curve, but it just makes your life easier.
Yeah, that's the way to win. Just make people's lives easier. Thank you, Raquel. Good to talk to you again. Raquel Graham Creighton, founder and CEO of ROQ Innovation here in Chicago. She's our Friday entrepreneur. Still to come, a look at how major retailers fared in November.